Hi, I am here with my new best friend, Tyler Garns. Thanks for joining me, Tyler. For those of you who may not know Tyler, he's a famous guy in the internet marketing world. He was the vice president of marketing for Infusionsoft and helped bring Infusionsoft from 300 leads a month about 4 years ago to 25,000 leads a month today and growing. And it's quite an impressive track record. Infusionsoft has a lot of the same type of clients that Surefire Social does. And I just found being with Tyler the last few days and him working with our company just incredibly valuable and learning a lot about our own audience and also how we could become much better marketers, especially around CRM.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us. And Tyler, one of the things I'd like you to share with our audience is they're all small business owners, just like Infusionsoft. They have the same type of questions and a lot of fear. I think right now I sense a fear because people have tried different things and it doesn't work, have gotten ripped off by different people. Sure. What do you think are the things that small business owners ought to be thinking about, looking about regarding small business digital marketing?
Yeah, it's a great question. First, thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure to be here, and Surefire team is awesome. You're doing a great job building a good team. So, three things come to mind immediately. The first thing is to not fall into the trap of chasing all the shiny objects. The internet is now this mass production system of just creating new apps and new ideas and new ways to market all the time. And it's so easy to just be chasing the new thing and never really nailing it down as to what exactly is working. And so, use tried and true techniques and stick with those, make them work, then move on to something new. The next thing is to really focus on list building. And that's been something that's top of mind for internet marketers for many years. But traditional businesses that move to the web don't have that same mentality. And so anytime you're working with a prospective customer, you want to make sure you're getting information from them in terms of an email address or a phone number, along with permission to follow up, and just be constantly building and nurturing that list of prospective customers. And then the last thing really is to focus on follow-up and conversion and knowing what works and what doesn't work. I think the fear that you talked about comes from not really being confident in being able to invest in your company and kind of feeling like you're guessing, hiring an SEO person or, advertising on the web or whatever. And if you're guessing, you're in big trouble. And so you've got to have some systems in place to be able to track all of your activity and know what's converting and what's not, and being able to follow up with that list that you're building and know what's working and what's not. When you know that, marketing is no longer a mystery and becomes a science, and you start plugging money into areas that are producing a positive return, and you start growing your business in very drastic ways.
Yeah, we like to say if you don't know your ROI for your internet marketing, you've got the wrong people working with you because you're in big trouble. It should be a giant math equation at the end of the day.
Yes.
When you say list building, okay, to a small business owner out there, they might not, they think of that as like emailing people, but there's so much more that you could be doing as you build a list. I think about guys that are kitchen and bath remodelers that could be inviting people to an event in their showroom. Can you give us an idea of expand people's thinking about what list building could be?
A few years ago, actually it was many years ago, I was looking at buying a couple different businesses. I was working with a business broker, happened to be one of the few sharp business brokers out there. And he advised me, he said, what you want to look at is the quality of a company's list. Products, assets, things like that, come and go. You can buy those for face value. But the value of the list is one of the most important things. And he advised me, as you grow a company, you want to focus on building your list. And so that's not just your email list. It comprises everything. So if you're sending out direct mail pieces and people call in to respond to that direct mail piece, if you're not putting that person on a list as some kind of interested party and have some way to follow up with them, you're missing out on a huge opportunity. Same thing with your customers. I see a lot of businesses who do business all day long in and out with customers that never really put them on a list to go back and market to them again, to upsell them, to provide additional value to them. And so all of your activity should be around building this base of loyal followers, whether they're paying customers or not. You want to be building that list because that is an asset that you can sell in the future, and you can also leverage for as long as you own the business, running promotions to them, partner offers, your own offers, all kinds of things like that to continue to provide value to the market in exchange for revenue for your company.
Well, the book, The E-Myth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you've read that.
Yeah.
One of the things that they talk about, and sort of the list is their sort of a analog to systems and processes. The value of your business is based on the kind of systems and processes that are repeatable and predictable.
Yeah.
And having a list, having an internet marketing platform, if you will, of a website and social media footprint and SEO with a page rank and things like that, along with a big list, creates an asset value on your exit. And every small business owner dreams of one day being able to sell that business for some kind of value. That list is part of that value equation.
Yeah, absolutely. Even if you don't plan on selling your business, maybe you want to hand it off to family members or things like that. You want to hand them off a healthy asset versus a company that requires you to work in it every single day. As soon as you step out of it, the business is suffering. So that aspect of list building, I believe, is like the crucial thing. If you're planning on long-term growth for your company, you got to be focused on building a list.
Well, thanks for joining us, Tyler. You're
No
awesome,
problem.
and look forward to continuing to working with you.
All right, thanks.